Three. Hi, welcome to Tucker Business and Travel, and I'm Howard Tucker. I'm here with Rod Powell, who is an exceptional friend of mine who is traveled here in Brazil, in Salvador, Brazil, right now, bringing you the latest in why and what and how to travel in Brazil. And I wanted to thank Rod for entrusting me in his trip and bringing him here and showing him exactly the reality of living in Brazil. But I want Rod to explain who he is and where he comes from and why did you choose Salvador as the place you wanted to visit?
Hey, thank you, Howard. And first and foremost, let me just say thank you for the opportunity to have such a impactful experience, in being here.
You're welcome.
It's not.
You were a pleasure. Absolutely a pleasure. You and your son.
We've had a good time. So, Rod Powell, entrepreneur, educator, and just, a seeker and learner of life, host of the You Should Get a License podcast, check it out wherever you stream. But this was really an opportunity to, fulfill a life, I'll say a lifelong passion of mine, or at least a young adult passion of mine. And that is to really come to the roots of the Caipirinha, one of my favorite beverages. I have been a long stand. Here it is right now. I'm actually drinking some water right now because I've had plenty of Caipirinhas throughout this trip. But this is a drink that I feel has so many cultural textures, being able to blend the flavors and rhythms of South America with the essence, of African culture as well,
Right.
and it elevates it into this beautiful, refreshing, and elegant experience, right? And it's such a simple cocktail that has so much depth.
Yes.
And
history.
And history.
And
from the first time I tried one, when I was in my early 20s, went out with a good friend of mine, and I took a sip, and instantly I started hearing bossa nova music.
Oh, absolutely.
From there, I've been hooked. In my just diet and lifestyle,
Right.
for about 17 years, I didn't drink alcohol at all.
Really?
Except a caipirinha,
Okay.
if I could find one, and it was very hard to find one.
It is in the States.
Exactly. But here,
this is the national drink, ladies
here
and
in
gentlemen.
Salvador,
This is the national
Bahia,
drink.
this is everywhere. This is the staple. Not only is the cocktail the staple,
Right.
but the spirit, the liquor that's used to make it, cachaça,
Right.
is the staple.
So let
amazing.
folks know, when you contacted me, what were your priorities in coming to visit Salvador?
The priorities were to, get reconnected to the culture, really kind of experience the essence. When people think about Brazil, oftentimes they're thinking about the big cities, they're thinking about Rio de Janeiro, they're thinking about Sao Paulo. But I've always had this feeling and calling to come to Bahia.
Right.
The fact that, this is the area that is the largest concentration of African people outside of the actual continent
Right.
of Africa and its 57 countries. That's something that's always been alluring to me. And then doing further research after meeting you and finding out that it's actually the birthplace of cachaça, I was like, I gotta go. I have to go. And it's all, all things being in divine order, meeting you through, our professional network,
Right.
and building a friendship, and
Right.
you being in a position where you were living here
Right.
in the lifestyle, and then say, hey, I can help you if you want to come over.